Hello and welcome to Space Engineers. I'm your host, Firstofficered. Um, so today I'm planning on releasing my mod in its more current state to the public of the workshop. I currently have it posted for friends only so that my fleet mates can test it. This is actually made mainly for our turn-based combat game, but it will work in survival as well. I would like opinions on how it can be tweaked, but right now I'm going to tell you what it can and cannot do. So the first thing I would like to introduce, not this, because I showed that in my last video, is this. Let me get a good look at it. I've been working on this, or at least the barrel section, for a little bit now. It is the first one that I have that can actually utilize conveyors, which I've put here. Unfortunately, the actual model seems to think, well, the game seems to think the conveyors are in the center, which is a little bit annoying because, well, the bit about it being a little too far forward is my fault. That's simple to change, but that's not the point. The point is, I can't do anything about it. And I would not recommend using this anyway, and I will... Actually, I can show you why right now. I have the Loki here set up with one directly on the front. You will see why I do not recommend this weapon be used until I can get all the bugs out of it. First off, in front of me, directly in front, is one of my ship testing, well, it's a ship simulator block. I should probably make a cube version so I don't have to add this extra bit on this side, because I only have two sides for it. Two proper sides. But yeah, it's meant to like indicate how one of my usual ships in our turn-based combat goes, because I usually have one layer of heavy armor underneath a layer of light armor, as well as the internals of the ship itself. So, I'm going to show you in third person what happens. 3, 2, 1, fire. Yes, the weapon destroys itself. And just about everything around it. I'll show this one exploding in a bit, but yeah. So I've reworked the turrets a little bit. This one for sure might still pop off. I don't know about this one. I say pop off because it actually does separate right at the line here. Since I reworked the turrets, it might not do it, but I don't know. It popped off well, not last time, but it popped off a lot before I made the modification, so it might still do it. Anyway, the turrets are the only ones that can accept ammo right now. These smaller variants, well, these pulse ones do not. Although I started working on this one so that way it would have it, I hit a couple of snags, namely that the texture wasn't showing correctly. I think I might be able to fix that now. But these cannot load ammo at all at the moment. They'll fire, so it's best for creative right now, but they will not load any ammo. The ammo itself is actually able to be built, ignore the torpedo, as disruptor power cell and phaser power cell. They take uranium right now, although I might add a few more materials for the casing on the outside. They both will look like the batteries, power cells, for the time being, until I can make my own model for them. Actually, I might Yeah, screw it. I might as well show you this. Plop. Yes, I know you can't see it very well, but actually, I might be able to get it so that you can see it. There we go. Oh, so the texture is on there. It's just weird. Very, very weird. Whatever. So yeah. You can't build the torpedoes at the moment. I don't think. Can you? I guess it looks that way. I don't see that, but I don't. No, I guess I didn't make it buildable just yet. Right now I'm speaking with Dark Biomech. I want to say Kester, but I don't think that's how you pronounce the name. I should probably message him or her. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get on with the turrets. So we have the phaser beam and phaser pulse. Now, one thing I would like to note, other than the fact that okay, first off, the reason why everything's going off the screen is because I have it set to full screen windowed, so I can't see what's past that point. You probably can, but I can't. Anyway, I've been trying to get the weapons tab set up so that way you can have the weapons on them. But unfortunately, I don't know what the hell I am doing. But all of my mods will be in this one right here. It's a tab called First Mod, because my username is Firstofficered, so yeah. I'm only putting in the turrets, the weapons that actually work right now. I actually have 5 separate weapons, but the other 2, the test turret that I'm building doesn't work. You can't even place it down for some reason. And of course the torpedo launcher blows itself up. So yeah, so let's go ahead and test this. Now this has a very rapid refire rate. So rapid it's ridiculous. It can be changed, and I'm probably going to lower the damage quite a bit. So let's go ahead and show that. 3, 2, 1, fire. There we go. If I am going to change the damage, like lower it quite a bit, but I'm also gonna like, my mind. The thing is I want it to have like that same effect as the weapons from the show. So like, the phaser beams were able to keep up with the target. This thing, the regular turret itself, can keep up. But if you're controlling it, it won't. Not very well. But the disruptor turret, it fires much more slowly for more accuracy and such. And it doesn't do as much damage. It might do more damage. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to look through the coding again. But it does a decent amount. Let me go ahead and... Now, here's a negative that I found out. You heard the disruptor turret firing. But there is still one big negative. According to the code, you can hear this weapon from 4,500 meters out. not that big of an issue. This one can't hear a thing. This is unedited. That weapon is firing and it's got no sound to it. I don't know why. Still trying to figure that out. So, yeah. Now, these weapons are, if you watch the original video, these weapons are still have the same true, like, full abilities that they did before. I love that sound. And unlike the turrets, they actually play the full sound. I'm still trying to figure out why it's not doing it for me then. But, now, this is one thing to note. The pulse weapons right now are about as powerful as that. And actually, no, they're actually slightly less powerful. I think. No. Because it's a pulse, it does more damage. It just has a slower fire. It's moves slower, and it's got like its range is about 6,000 meters, but it does a lot of damage. This cockpit is now down to 44%. You would have knocked someone out of their cockpit at this point. I might reduce the damage, at least for small ship weaponry. But to have that kind of firepower in a single one of these, I'll leave that all up to you guys. Oh, I didn't say that. Fuck it, I'm not going to. Now, because none of my weapons are on the weapons tab, you have to rely on single shots or why am I still in there? Or the on-off switch. There you go. So I would like comments. Probably suggestions on how I could probably retweak some of these. And maybe a caster could help me try to figure out how to pronounce the damn name. Anyway, yeah, so as soon as I can, I'm going to get these fixed up. I'm going to go ahead and release them as is right now, but future updates will contain, like, conveyors, and, yeah, conveyors is basically all these ones need, except for that one over there. That one actually requires a, that's cool. It's a nice glove too. Anyway, I'm also going to have to fix the texture on this and set it up. So I guess that's about everything for this. Thank you all for watching. Yeah. This is Firstofficered.